Chrissy Tobis here for Kindred Stamps. I'm going to show you how to make this card today using the Secret Agent set. This is a smaller set, but it definitely packs a lot of punch. There's all kinds of sentiments on there with our little secret agent guy, and there's like a million ways you can color him in. I've actually done a couple other projects off camera, just kind of for my own personal use that I'm not even going to bother blogging because I've already given them away to friends and my husband and this and that. So it's a really, really fun set, especially for anyone that appreciates the secret agent lifestyle. So the first thing I did was I wanted to create this background. So I just used some red ink and I stamped a few of the sentiments. They say like confidential, top secret. There's a couple different ones on there. I kind of stuck with those two, kind of like top secret, it's your birthday, you're getting old, that type of thing. So then I just grabbed some plain circle dies that I had because I love the beginning of some of the secret agent type movies where they kind of have like the gunshot or like looking down the barrel of a gun type of a thing. So I wanted to emulate that just a little bit. So I just cut out 3 circles in black cardstock, and then you can see here I'm just going around the edges and I just added a little bit of white ink just so it would pop up. Definitely not necessary, but I kind of felt like if you were looking at the card a little bit further back, you wouldn't be able to see that they were like the 3 circles on one. It just kind of looked like one big circle. So this way it kind of highlights them a little bit. So I just went and adhered them together and I made them off-centered. You can see they're just kind of stacked towards like that lower corner there. And then I just adhered it with some adhesive. I did not pop it out at all whatsoever because I knew my little guy was going to be popped out. So earlier I stamped him using a stamping tool. You definitely don't have to do that. You can use your regular acrylic block. And then I actually off camera covered him with some clear embossing powder, which is what I tend to do. I've found that whether I'm using alcohol markers or watercolors, whatever it is, some inks that I use tend to bleed just a little bit. Even the ones that say they're not supposed to, certain colors it seems like they still do, like a lot of the reds and stuff like that. So I just, as a precaution, go ahead and cover most of my stuff with clear embossing powder. So that's like a pro tip that I've got if you do have problems with some of your inks bleeding, do that. So here I didn't have as many colors as I wanted to for his hair. So I scribbled a darker color on a black, and then with the lighter color, I just went and picked it up. And then that's kind of like a quick cheat way of blending your alcohol markers and kind of stretching them a little bit further. If you only have like a light and a dark instead of having a few mediums in between to blend it, that's kind of like a tricky blending technique that you can do and really kind of stretch everything. Because some of these markers are pretty pricey, so you might not have all the colors of the rainbow that you want. And you can see I really colored everything in kind of quickly. I didn't really focus too much. A lot of the markers kind of do the work for you. It's like you kind of add them in and then you add in the darks and just kind of blend it and they kind of work for you and make you look really cool. So that's kind of what I did here. To just fussy cut them out. If you have like a brother sand and cutting or anything like that, you can certainly do that, or just fussy cut them like I did. And then I used the sentiment that I think is absolutely hilarious: birthday, happy birthday, and put that on there kind of in between some of those other red stamps. And then really assembling the card was super easy. I just used some of these foam squares, and then same thing for my little secret agent guy. I'm just going to pop him up. Now these foam squares are a little bit thinner, which I kind of like. If you want them thicker, you can just kind of stack them together. But it's nice because then they're not like super in your face with the 3D dimension. It's a little more subtle. But like I said, you can kind of stack however you want. So but any 3D foam will work for you. And there is the finished card. I'll give you a close-up and another final piece. Then thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you create a lot of cards with Secret Agent. Have a great day.